Marcellus is here. Wonderful. Ariana's here. I love it. Type in chat where you're calling in from. Want to see who is in the house. I love it. Sunshine is here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Type in chat where you're calling in from. We got Charnette and Twyla. We got Maryland, Baltimore, Bahamas, Louisiana. Wonderful. Hotlanta, H-Town. I love it. Wonderful. Well, welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you decided to come in, whether someone invited you. And so I love that, love that, love that. So I'm Danita. I tried these products May 18th to be exact. So a few weeks ago, which is so great. And I'm here because at one point in my life, I was 25 pounds overweight. I had high cholesterol. I had high blood pressure. I actually told my doctor that her machine was broken. And if you can relate to me, if you have any of these sort of symptoms or dealing with challenges, type in chat, me. I had what I called adult acne because I thought that as you get older, you get acne. And I was fluffy. I was inflamed. I was fluffy. And I was suffering from depression due to life changes as I got older through menopause. And so I wish I had an opportunity or some products that could help me through my journey. And so me. I see you guys, Karen, Garine, me. And I wish I had products that could help me through my weight journey, my challenges with my health. And I wish I had these products that we're going to present to you today. So someone invited you because number one, maybe you're trying to increase your health, or number two, maybe for an opportunity to make additional income. So I'm going to bring to the floor Lisa. Lisa, why are you here?
Hey everyone. Hello from Hollywood Hills. Just want to say hello. I'm so excited. I see some beautiful souls, starting with number one, my husband. Hey, honey. Nice to see you, Mr. Hall. From all around the world. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be having this conversation. Two reasons. One, I'm on fire for the product. And it has been a very long time since I have been on fire for a product. I could show you my cabinet right now, and you will see probably about 17 different products. I can literally consider myself an ambassador, and know that as an ambassador, I have bought all these products. So one of the things that I realized is that I was an eclectic mutt of product. Like, I just want to have energy. I just want to keep going. I just need to stay ahead of my schedule. I'm blessed enough to run a global business. Prior to the pandemic, I traveled 253 days out of the year, and everything was about just getting energy and not succumbing to my schedule. And I needed something. That a system that can be consistent. Anybody know about that? Like, type in chat your name if you just. I just need something that can keep up with me. I need something that can keep me going, keep me up with myself. I need something that can help me not feel fluffy all the time. I'm always losing. I'm always losing and trimming and losing and trimming and trimming and bloating and not bloating. And like, I just needed something to work. So I am here, and I'm excited about inviting my community here because I'm a true believer that your body has to be ready for the calling on your life. Your body has to be willing to say yes to the calling on your life. And my body has not always been that. I won't go through the whole story, but I will tell you 6 blood transfusions later, emergency C-section later, emergency gastric bypass later, severe sleep apnea later. I had way too many surgeries out of emergency, way too many times in urgent care, way too many times under a doctor's knife. And I wish I'd known about this. I wish I'd known about something that could help me keep up with the calling on my life sooner. So I'm excited. I've told my family, some of them are here. My cousin is driving. I think you're driving, Vicki. My cousin is driving, but she's here because we grew up as crib sisters, and she always had a challenge, just kind of her body digesting. And she was the first person that I said, try this, outside of Danita. And within 3 days, she was like, cousin, my body feels different. She hadn't gone in 3 days. She goes, I went 5 times in 2 days. I'm gonna tell all her business. And last night she spent the night at my house, and she was like, ooh, I need to take some more. I need to make sure I don't go back to that way again. And it felt really great to be a solution for my cousin. And so I believe that the products that you're about to see are a solution. They're a solution for wherever you are, whether it's the ISO tea, which is my favorite. I keep it in my glass. By the way, I put it in beautiful glasses that celebrate how hard I play in the world. So you will always see my ISO tea in something amazing, just for the record. Whether it's that, where I'm on medication right now, I've been a little ill, and this keeps me making sure my medication doesn't back my body up. Or whether it's the NutriBurst, which I need energy to keep up with my calendar. And the NutriBurst and the NRG, I cannot even show you NRG because I'm down to the last peel, and they're about to send some more. So they're en route to me right now. And so I'm excited because I'm about health and wellness. I'm not about health and wellness as a health professional. I'm about health and wellness as a woman who was morbidly obese for 19 years and morbidly obese for 4 years, and still refused to sit down on the calling on her life. And now I feel like I have a new chance at life because I feel better than I ever felt before. And I want to help as many people do that as possible. Now, outside of the health and wellness, I'm excited about, as you guys know, multiple income streams. So you're going to hear from a couple of our coaches, but I want to share why I would sign up for something like this and be a part of it. I have the pleasure of being in a season of my life where I've created long-term wealth inside my world. But I'm in my season where I don't want to be Michael Jordan and play the best game anymore. I want to be Phil Jackson and help everybody else play their best game these days. And so I get excited about helping people win. And the 2 places that I'm excited about helping people win is in their health, their their bodies, and their bank accounts. Because I believe that when your body's operating on your behalf, you can do anything. And when your finances are operating on your behalf, then you can help people. And I believe that good people should do financially well, because when good people do financially well, good people do more good in the world. So I have been able to build this monumental world, and I've been telling people how to do theirs, but now I get to build it with others physically. So Twyla, I'm excited. Dana, I'm excited. Vicki, you've been hearing about it all night, how excited I am. Karen, how excited I am. Janelle, this is my jam. And so I just want to, I'm going to toss it over I'm going to toss it over to Danita for a few minutes on the product. I personally was on the product for 7 days and released 5 pounds. But more importantly, I did my 4-day event with walking pneumonia. And I did the event with walking pneumonia because I had this in NRG in my system every day. So my testimony isn't going to be about I lost 20 pounds in 5 days. It was, I had a major event and I didn't have the option to sit down. And no one knew that I was on antibiotics. And no one knew that I was on an inhaler, because every morning this NRG and this NutriBurst would get me out of bed and deliver. And so I hope that you have your win. You're going to be here for different things. And we want to give you a health win. So number one, it's about your health. So I hope you're here because you want to share a health win or you want to create another health win in your life. And so Danita.
Yes, so thank you for that, Lisa. And I forgot to share in my first week of taking the ISO tea with Coach LQ will be sharing about the products. I lost 6 pounds. Friends, 6 pounds. And it was a detox and it didn't hurt and it was great. And I also had COVID and it was the only thing that got me out off my couch were the NRG, which you'll hear about in a second. And so I love, love, love the products. And one of my besties came this weekend and she's been suffering from constipation. She has colon inertia. She's done all the doctors, all the gastro doctors, all the medicines, nothing's worked. And we stayed together for 4 days and she is sold. She says, this can't be real. I go, it's real. And so now she feels lighter, she feels less bloated, and it's been an amazing journey. So to share the products, I want to bring Coach LQ to the big screen so she can share her expertise about how the product works. Give her some flames out there in chat, Coach LQ.
Hi, everybody. And I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I am so excited. I know it's probably partly the NRG that I took about an hour ago that has me going. I've had such a full, productive day, and I know it's because of these amazing products. But before I get into the products, I do want to tell you a little bit about my story because July 1st actually marks my 9-year TLC anniversary. I'm a woman that went from selling fragrance at Macy's. You know, when you go into the department store and someone offers you that card and says, here, smell this, that was me. That's what I was doing for 12 years. And in 2015, my amazing coach, Nathalie Nicole Smith, called me. And see, when she called me, I had never tried the product. I didn't know about the company. I didn't know anything, but I trusted her. I met her through her father. I worked with him in the fragrance industry. She used to do my hair. And all she did was simply call me and share the possibility of being able to help myself and help other people. And so I just want to say congratulations to everybody that jumped on because you got invited to be able to do the same thing. And if I didn't take the call, if I didn't answer the call, I don't know where I would be. I've been able to earn over $2 million in this company from selling fragrance at Macy's. And so I was 35, y'all. I was standing on my feet for 12 years. So my knees were hurting, my back was hurting, I was tired. And I was looking at my life and I said, man, I went to college, I have a degree. I didn't see myself in my mid 30s selling fragrance still. I didn't see that for me. And so when Nathalie called me, it didn't take much convincing because I looked at my current circumstances and I said, I want something more. But what Nathalie didn't know was because I was going through these changes physically, I was already seeking something. I thought about it, I said, you know what? Well, I probably need a good detox. I'm eating in the food court every day. I'm eating fries and all the good foods at the mall, the pretzels, the cookies, the Chinese food. And to make it worse, y'all, I worked at different malls. So I had my favorite spots in the food court at each mall and wondering why my skin is breaking out and why I'm tired all the time and why I'm going through these changes. So I had just consumed a tea from another company. It was a bad taste. It cramped my stomach. It gave me headaches. It was really bad. And so when she introduced me to the opportunity, I got started right away. Again, I didn't ask any questions. And the first product that came to my home was the NutriBurst. Now, I was also looking for vitamins. I was taking one-a-day women's. I was taking one-a-day energy because I was tired. I couldn't tell if they were doing anything. And if I didn't have enough food on my stomach, I was getting sick. And so to have a liquid multivitamin like NutriBurst was a game changer for me. I'm able to drink this to this day as soon as I wake up. After I pray and thank God for waking me up, I'm drinking my NutriBurst. But what's so amazing about this is I didn't realize when I'm taking pills, and some of you may take gummies, maybe you give your children gummies, you're only getting a percentage of those nutrients. But when you have a liquid, you're getting 98% absorption of 10 salads worth of nutrition every single shot. That's a big deal. A lot of us are not eating properly. We're not eating all the fruits and vegetables that we should be. And so I was able to consume this every day, not get sick. I could feel the difference. It does give you a little burst of energy. And I just felt amazing. So this was the first product that I was able to experience. I was already sold. The second product that I used was our original tea. See, that tea that Lisa showed you earlier is our instant version. See, in 2015, we didn't have instant yet. We had this. This is still one of our top selling products. And if you decide to partner with us, you're actually going to receive 3 of these in the mail as a part of your starter kit. There's 2 tea bags in here. It's made with 9 herbs. It makes a gallon and lasts for a week. So I told you the experience I had with the other tea. So when I drank this, what I loved was it tastes pretty much like water. I could drink it before I went to work. Now, remember, I worked in a department store. So if I had to go to the restroom, I'm walking clear across the store, or I'm going upstairs or downstairs. I'm not like right around the corner. And so I needed something that wasn't going to have me running. I needed something that wasn't going to have my stomach cramping. I needed something that was functioning for my day. This was it. So I drank a cup of a cup of tea before work, and I would drink a cup before bed. Now, again, I didn't know about the product, so I really didn't know what to expect. But what I noticed is when I was going to the restroom, my experience was very interesting. I felt lighter when I was done. I could tell my body was being clean. I wasn't a person that was irregular, but when I started telling people about this tea, I was shocked at how many women, especially, aren't going to the restroom every day. Now, I know there's a lot of ladies on here. We know as women, we have our girlfriends. We talk about life. We talk about relationships. We talk about religion. We don't talk about our bathroom habits. So I didn't know that that was even a thing. If you're not going to the bathroom every day, that's not normal. If you're eating food daily and you're not releasing, what do you think is happening? Like I think about when I take my trash to the end of the driveway, if it doesn't get picked up and it just sits, what happens? It starts to rot, it starts to stink, it starts to turn toxic. So what do you think is happening to the food in your body if you're not going every day? So once I noticed that people were having this issue, I knew we were onto something good. And so Jack Fallon started this company 20 years ago in his basement, and NutriBurst was the first product. But what I love about him is he's always ahead of the time. He keeps up with what's new and what's needed. And so this is still, again, one of our top selling products, but it takes about 4 to 8 hours to be prepared for consumption. And, we live in a microwave society. And so now we do have our instant versions. So what you saw earlier was the tropical punch. So to help you understand the flavor, to me, this tastes like fruit punch Kool-Aid or Tahitian treat. I might be dating myself a little bit, but it tastes like Tahitian treat. And then the watermelon is another amazing flavor. And this tastes like Now and Laters or a Jolly Rancher. Again, probably date myself a little bit, but these are so amazing. You don't even know that you're drinking a cleanse. I'm not a big juice drinker. So whenever I have a craving for juice, I have my amazing cleanses that taste like juice, but are very effective. Now, the next product that really, really changed the game for me in so many different ways over the course of my journey is that NRG. So when I worked at Macy's, I needed energy. I was never the energy drink person, but I would go to Starbucks and get the espresso with all the extra, the caramel syrup and whipped cream and all of those things, or I would drink Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew. Those were my go-tos when my energy got low. But we all know sodas and a lot of extra caffeine is not good for you, especially when you're adding a bunch of stuff to it. So when I started taking NRG, it gave me exactly what I needed. But there was an added bonus that I didn't even know about. There's something in this product called 5-HTP. It sends happy signals to your brain. Now, I don't know if you've ever worked in retail before, but when you work with people, you deal with a lot of personalities. So there was times I would get a little frustrated. I would get a little ticked off, and this NRG would put me in a better mood. I worked on commission. So if I wasn't peppy and full of energy, I wasn't selling any fragrance. And so I needed this to really help me. But can I tell you, being an entrepreneur, dealing with life, the pandemic, all of the things that have happened over the course of me being a part of this company, I got to be honest with you. There were days NRG helped me get out of bed. When I didn't want to move, when I didn't want to show up, when I didn't want to be there for myself, this gave me what I needed. Those happy signals that it sent to my brain was definitely needed a lot of times. Like I said, I took one maybe about 2-3 hours ago and I'm still going. Okay. So NRG has been my saving grace for a very long time. Another product I want to mention because it's brand new, and I actually took it this morning as my pre-workout, is Blue Magic. So I know there are some gentlemen on here, we'll be doing different challenges over the course of this journey, and working out was something that wasn't always natural for me. So this Blue Magic is an amazing pre-workout. I sampled someone yesterday that I met at the gym. I woke up to his text this morning like, oh my God, that stuff, he said, I was on the go. I really needed that. Thank you. And listen, we have so many amazing products. If you're a coffee drinker, guys, we have Delgado coffee. This is a slimming coffee. So if you're a coffee drinker, it's amazing. We have a product for women. I was telling Garine the other day, since I've been on my Blossomy, I haven't had night sweats. I used to wake up dripping sweat every single day. I have not had night sweats because of Blossomy. This is going to help balance your hormones. It's going to help with weight management. It's cleared my skin up even more. My skin has its own glow. I do have a little makeup on today, but my skin has its own glow because of Blossomy. And the last product I just want to mention, because not even an hour ago, my mom just texted me, this is our actual product for weight loss. This is the resolution drops. A lot of people out there doing different things for that immediate weight loss result. My mom just texted me, guys, she started this product 7 days ago and she's lost 8 pounds using the resolution drops. And so we pair products to problems. Whatever it is that you could be dealing with, whatever you are going through physically, these products are the solution. And so I want to show you a little bit of what the products have been able to do for me in my journey, because, again, I didn't know what I was signing up for. I just knew that I wanted something different in my life. I knew that I needed change. I knew that I wanted to be around people that wanted more out of life. I wanted to be around people that were talking about serious things. I don't know, let me put my light down a little bit on my phone so you can see it. And I'm so grateful for this company, and I'm so grateful for these products, because if Nathalie never called me, I wouldn't be here. And so every single person that's on here, you got invited. So I don't want you to take that lightly. I'm so grateful to this day. Thank you so much, Nathalie, for calling me, for giving me the opportunity to partner with you and to be able to experience these amazing products. Guys, I'll be 45 this year. I look and feel much better than I did 9 years ago when I got started. I was trying to find a picture, but I don't even want to embarrass myself like that, of how I was outside in these streets looking while I was dealing with my customers at Macy's. And so I just wanted to be able to share with you these amazing products. If you heard something that you know that you needed, if you heard something that maybe your mom needs or your children need, listen, NutriBurst, guys, is a household item. Your kids can take this NutriBurst. Children are some of the most finickiest eaters. And so if you know you have that child that's not really eating, get them some NutriBurst. So get back with whoever invited you and get the products that you need. It's the summertime. So if you have that big event you're going to, if you're ready to go on that vacation or on that cruise and you want to look your best, get back with who invited you and make sure that you get the products that you need. Tell them what your goals are, and they can pair you with the proper products and the proper kit for you to get started on your journey. But I know that you heard earlier when I shared that I earned over $2 million in this company. And so I'm going to bring on someone to help you understand the business side of things. Now, again, if you just want to be a customer, that's fine. Again, get back with who invited you and get the products you need. But if you know that you want to make some extra income, if you know that you want to have a legacy, if you know there are dreams and goals that you want to fuel for your life, I want you to put on your business hat, because I have someone that's going to share this business with you. And what I love is we all have different stories. We all have different backgrounds, because the woman I'm going to bring on came from corporate America, Harvard graduate. She's paying her daughter's law school right now. She was already making 6 figures. She was already a big boss in the government in DC. But she made a decision, just like I did, to choose herself. Fast forward to now, she's also a 7-figure earner in this very same business. She's over 50, and I'm telling you that because when you look at her, you probably won't know that. But I'm going to bring on an amazing woman, named Garine Dalce, guys. So y'all drop some fire in the chat for Garine. She's going to share this amazing compensation plan and how you can make some money with us. Hey, Garine.
Thank you so much. I am super, super excited to be here to really share my story with you. But before I get into that, I really want to congratulate LaQuail on all of her accomplishments, to see her growth and to know that I met a friend in this community. I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for Coach Nathalie. Nathalie actually introduced me to this business and these products as well. So it's always an honor to be able to tell my story, because I do have a different story. I'm grateful to have met Lisa and Danita and her team, to see the elevation and growth in what we're doing and how we really are moving and bring a lot of trailblazers with us means a lot to me, right? So really quick, when I met Coach Nathalie, I never envisioned that I would be doing this. I never thought that I would be on a Zoom, meeting amazing people and sharing my story. But guys, let me tell you something. Going through this process has shown me that no matter what you put your mind to, opening your heart, opening your mind to newness can lead you to greatness. Okay. And so when I met Coach Nathalie, I too was suffering from high blood pressure. When I heard Danita's story, I said me, because that was my story. I'm working this high corporate position under a lot of stress, working 60+ hours. I'm a divorced mom, raising 2 children by myself. It was very stressful. And so all of that stress took a toll in my body, where my blood pressure numbers had me at the stroke level. And so when I met Coach Nathalie, we were actually meeting to do business together. And I just happened to mention to her what was going on with my body. And she introduced me to the same products that Danita, Lisa, Coach LaQuail just talked about. I drank the tea. And I know it sounds crazy, but it was just that simple. She said, I have something that'll help you, Garine. Try this. And she gave me 2 weeks supplies of the tea. I lost 11 pounds in 2 weeks, but honestly, that didn't really excite me. Yes, I lost 11 pounds. I was never really overweight. Most of my weight was in my stomach. I was in a sedentary position, meetings after meetings, eating fast food, running to the next meeting. So I carried my weight in my cheeks and my stomach. But what really made an impact in me, what really made an impact was that my blood pressure numbers started to regulate. I don't know about you, but that was a big deal for me, considering my father passed away from a stroke. And so when I saw what happened, when the doctor says, your numbers are excellent, Garine, your blood levels are excellent, Garine, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. That was all I needed. And then something happened, which brought me here. My staff, my team noticed the change. They said, what are you doing? Your face is slimming down. Your stuff. I didn't even realize I wasn't talking about what I was doing. It wasn't until the people started asking me. I then went to Coach Nathalie and I said, okay, I'm literally sending referrals to you just by sharing. What exactly do you do? Now I became curious. The degrees came into play. Okay. I saw numbers. And so when I sat with Coach Nathalie, we had lunch and she just explained to me, this company literally started 20 years ago, Garine, and we pay people in 5 different ways. And she asked me this question: how many ways does your company pay you? And I thought that was a weird question. I get paid every 2 weeks. I'm not following you. She said, we have 5 different ways of pay here. And she described them to me. So I want to take this opportunity to share with you the ways that the company compensates us with this business, just for using the products and sharing the products. So the first way of pay is something that we call retail. The best way I can describe it, visualize it for you, is we are the Amazon of health and wellness. So when you make the decision that you want to partner and you want to start your franchise, you're going to get a state-of-the-art website. And what happens? that your customers, your family, your coworkers, people that you may meet may say, you know, I've noticed a transformation. What are you doing? I'm drinking some tea. I'm taking some amazing vitamins. I'd like some. The first thing you're going to do is send them your website link. They place an order. The company, which is headquarters in Michigan, will ship the product for you. I couldn't even comprehend this. I hear so many people talking about digital products, and I don't have to create anything. Total Life Changes has already created the products. All I'm doing is using and sharing. And people order, and then I get commission. And so every time someone orders a product, you have the opportunity of earning 50%, right? So someone purchases NutriBurst. Someone purchases the NRG, you make $20 for each of those products. So for the person on here, now let me be very clear. I really wasn't looking at, oh, I want to become a seven-figure earner. That wasn't even in my thought process. All I was thinking was, oh, I could earn extra money, I could upgrade my travel plans. I could put gas in the car, right? And so I'm thinking, if I make an extra $2,000 a month, this is what I can do with it. And so I started doing the numbers in my head. The degree started playing, and I thought, wow, I sent Coach Nathalie 8 people that wanted product. They each purchased like 3 products. That's $60 times 8. I started doing the numbers, and we get paid weekly. So the retail component really attracted me because I really didn't have to do much work. I had a free website that the company already creates for me. My job was to just really tell people my testimony and share. If I didn't have a testimony at the beginning, share Coach LaQuail's testimony. I can share Danita's testimony. I can share Lisa's testimony. Can you imagine going to work with walking pneumonia and you still having to function, right? But she found something to help her with her 3-day event. So I just want you to envision the people that you know that could use these products. So the first way of pay is retail. Now, the second way of pay is called the Fast Start Bonus. See, Jack Fallon knew that we had people in our lives that really probably wanted to make extra money. He really created this business, this organization, this company, because he wanted to increase middle-class America. He knew that there are people out there who wanted to just make an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month. And so he said, Garine, for every person that you introduce these products to, this business to, I'm going to give you a bonus. And so the bonus looks like, for every person that joins the business, that joins my team, that decides to partner with us, right? You will receive a $20 per product that they purchase. It's a one-time bonus whenever the person joins the team. And so I have people who really want to just focus on retail and the Fast Start Bonus because they just know that I have plans, Garine. I just need extra income for this. I want to accomplish this. I want to make some repairs in my house. I want a new car. I just want to focus on retail and Fast Start. That may be you. Actually, that was me at the beginning. But it wasn't until I received that first $500 check. And I thought to myself, I have done nothing really. And a check came in the mail for $500. Now the curiosity got a little bigger. I had another conversation with my amazing coach, and I said, okay, Coach Nathalie, how do I really make some big money? So it just kind of was a ripple effect for me. And so the third way of pay is when you start and you tap into the residual income. And so I really didn't know what that meant. She said, Garine, all you have to do is get binary. I didn't know what that was. She said, do you have 2 people that you know that want to earn extra money? I said, I absolutely do. Do you know 2 people that believe in you, that because you've tapped into a new business opportunity, that they would want a new business opportunity? I said, I do. Do you know at least 2 people that want to transform and be healthy? And I do. And so when you sign 2 people up, you now tap into the third way of pay, and it's called the binary pay. The company now pays you extra. You paid extra for retail sales, for people on your team. I could not believe when the $500 check started going to $600, $800, $1,000, and I can't make any income claims because, of course, if you're not sharing the opportunity, you're not sharing these products, people won't know about it. But guys, can I tell you that my testimony today, how I got to over 7 figures, is because my highest check in the company has been $28,000 in a week? Unbelievable. I've worked for the government for over 20 years. I never made 7 figures. I come here, yesterday was my 7th year anniversary with this company, and I can say that my coach and Jack Fallon and this company have now put me in a different bracket where now I see more for myself. Sometimes you just have to take a step, a leap of faith with something that you know nothing about, and trust who you are affiliated with. Because trust me, if Miss Lisa Nichols, if Miss Danita, if Miss Coach Nathalie, if Coach LaQuail have tapped into this, they know something. And I want to be around the people who are willing to win, who are willing to go further in life, who are willing to build that generational wealth. Now, I told you there are 5 ways of pay. I'm not going to get into all 5 ways because believe me, the first 3 in the next 90 days can transform your life, transform you. Right. And so right now, what we're doing is we are looking for many more trailblazers who want to help us impact the world, to help people who want extra money, who want to be healthy, who refuse to keep going to the doctors. Today is the day that you make the decision for more. Today is the day that you make the decision that I'm going to help build the community. I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for Nathalie Nicole Smith, the woman who actually helped transform my life physically, mentally, spiritually, okay, and financially, because she took an opportunity that for herself and she shared it with me. And I'm wondering how many people lives can you touch by simply sharing these products and this opportunity. So I really want to say, I want you to message the person right now and say, thank you for putting me on this call and meeting these people. I'm excited. Get excited because there's so much more coming. So get back to the person that invited you. And I want you to tell them what you love most about what you heard tonight, because my life has been transformed. And honestly, I feel that this is just the beginning. There's another level with my name on it and yours. But first thing is first. You've got to tap in to what we're doing. So thank you so much for hearing my story. Thank you to Coach Nathalie and all the amazing leaders here. And I want to give a call back to Danita. But remember, I want you to message the person that invited you and tell them what you will love most about what you heard tonight.
Whoa, give Garine some love, put some fire in the chat. Thank you, love. Wow, 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 wow. Who knew? Who knew? And I want to bring someone else up on for their testimony that tried the products for 3 days and saw a tremendous change. Luke Gabrielle, I'm going to add you to the spotlight, my friend. How are you?
Good evening on the East Coast. Coming from I'm out here in Baltimore, Maryland. So my name is Luke Gabriel, and I attended a few weeks back. Well, it's about 2 weeks now. Speaking Right, and I was just there as you know, support my wife, and you know, I wanted to try the product because I've been in the health field in the Navy side for over 20 some years, medical assistant by trade on the civilian side. And I just had, you know, a passion and a desire to learn more about like science and nutrition and things like that. So my backstory is that I grew up, I'm a dyslexic thinker, right? To keep it simple. And I also found out as a 42-year-old man that I had ADHD. Was never diagnosed. You know, but I just knew that how I think in my process was different. Yes. So I hold on. I'm talking to the people, telling my story. Say hi. So when I took the NRG, it gave me the same feeling that I've had taking a medication called Vyvanse. The Vyvanse basically helps you focus, and there's other products like Ritalin and things like that, but nonetheless, Vyvanse is what I was taking. for the last 6 months, I have not been on that medication. And so when I took the NRG, I didn't know that I was only supposed to take one of the pills in the pack, which comes with 3 pills, right? But at some point when it hit, I had this same focus that I had when I took Vyvanse. And to me, that's amazing because you don't have a lot of products out there when it comes to energy that gives you that focus. I've tried many products, coffee, ginseng, other products too to try to give me focus, but no product have I ever experienced, and even stimulants, even pre-workouts have I experienced that has given me the focus that I've had taking NRG. And so for me, that's what kind of drew me in, and not even just from the wanting to be a part of making money and things like that, but it just the nutrition part really drew me in. And so looking more into it, I'm taking it. Actually, I didn't take it today, and I actually do feel the difference of lack of focus and energy as well. And so yeah, that's my story. NRG to me is the one product. It's probably the only product I've tried so far. Planning on trying the other products, but for it to have affect me so positively for someone, because if you don't understand, this is probably my last thing. If you don't understand neurodivergency, there, especially when it comes to dyslexia, there's no medication that can change the process of thinking, right? When it comes to ADHD and different things like that, even depression and anxiety, right? When you have a natural product that can, you know, work like that, it's amazing, and it's something to really look into and consider about changing, especially if it's a healthy product and that can have other healthy effects like increase your mood and things like that, like NRG has. So that's my story, and I thank you, Danita, for letting me share, and Lisa and Coach Nathalie.
Thank you. Thank you, Luke. Yes, ADHD, and we don't claim anything medical, but wow, 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 he had complete focus. Thank you, Luke, and that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So is Nathalie here, that can, the one that has actually helped us with everything in terms of the opportunity. And if not, I'm going to bring Coach LQ back up to close up. And I don't see her here, so that's totally fine. So LQ and Garine, come on up. And we will wrap it up really quick. Thank you, ladies, for attending, and whoever invited you, please reach back up to them, whether it's the products or the opportunity. Ladies, any last words?
Well, first, I just want to say, it still amazes me hearing so many testimonies. And guys, y'all just heard a little snippet of all of the thousands of testimonies from so many different areas of what these products have been able to do. And so I'm gonna come from a space of, I got invited to this opportunity and I knew nothing ahead of time. I'd never tried the product. I didn't know anything about the company, but I knew that I wanted more out of life. I knew that I wanted a community of people that wanted more out of life. I knew that I wanted to make extra money, because one thing that I didn't mention was this opportunity helped me pay off over $70,000 in student loans. I've been a 1099 employee since 2013. So I owed $100,000 in back taxes that I was able to pay off because of this amazing opportunity. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to do things that I never thought was possible. And it took me making one decision for me. And once I chose me, I was able to help so many other people choose them. So I'm telling you, in parting from me, make a decision to choose you. Even if you don't know how it all works yet, you know how you work, and you know what you need, and you know what your goals and dreams are. So make a decision to choose you, and everything else will fall into place.
Be the product is what I'm hearing you say, Coach. Be the
Yeah.
product so you have your testimony to give others. Garine, and then we're going to bring Nathalie up.
So my last words is I never thought that I would be able to get out of my comfort zone and try something like this. I never had social media, and I realized that my testimony was enough. My background was enough. And to really step out of my own way to do something new. So I want to say that fear can be crippling. Don't allow fear to prevent you from growing, evolving, and tapping into something great. This is the opportunity, this is the season, and it is your time now.
Thank you, Garine. And we're creating a movement, friends. So if you want to jump on the train, we're ready for you. And then I would like to bring Nathalie Nicole up. And where is she? There she is.
Hello, hello. Listen, you guys, I am out closing deals, and I just love the fact that teamwork makes the dream work. And when I listen to the stories, I listen to the why behind what we do. I think about just 8, 9 years later, total life changes, being able to fuel my dreams, being able to birth visions, being able to really hear transformational stories like this, right? It gets me excited. So I'm not sure about you guys, but I know when I first started Total Life Changes, I was a Howard University graduate in debt, over $150,000 in debt. That was tough, y'all. It was very tough for me. When I made a decision to be able to really wrap my mind around Total Life Changes, to be able to wrap my mind around the products, to wrap my mind around all the people that I know that actually need this company, right, Janelle? People that actually need to be able to feel better, to be able to look better, to be able to operate in their highest space. Anthony and I was in my store last night, my assistant, and I took the energy. I didn't go to bed till 2:00 in the morning. And for you guys that don't know, I own a brick and mortar business in Houston, Texas, and it's very stressful right now. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for TLC fueling my life, I'd probably throw in the towel with my business. This is a lot of work that it takes to be able to maneuver as an entrepreneur. Because of Total Life Changes, we stayed up until 2 last night. I was up this morning. I told her, hey, come in late. I was up this morning. And the NRG product is one of my favorite products. But I also love the detox tea because I lost 50 pounds after PTSD weight gain, So there's a product that's for you. I'm inviting you to make a decision to really invite yourself to the next dimension of your life. And I say, we're not waiting for anyone to give us an invite. I'm inviting myself to my next dimension. I'm already accepting the invitation for freedom. I've accepted the invitation for prosperity. I've accepted the invitation for abundance. I no longer will limit myself and talk myself out of anything that has already been assigned for my life. So I want to say thank you so much to Lisa for just being in my life, supporting me, guiding me. I was talking to her the other day. Listen, I don't know if she wants to claim a life coach, but to be a life coach, honestly, to share my thoughts, having someone to give me their feedback. Danita, as a new sister, Lakeisha, I'm just so grateful for you guys, for LaQuail, Garine, for everybody on here. I'm just so grateful for the ability to have this experience that has changed my life forever. So I love you guys in advance. I'm excited about you in advance. And I cannot wait to see you evolve to your next dimension.
Nathalie, so how long have you been in the business and what have you produced?
Yeah, I mentioned 9 years. So 9 years I've been in the business, and $7 million later. Yep. And when I first started, I wanted 6 figures. $7 million later, it's possible. But I want y'all all want that. I want that for you too. And for me to be able to help 2 other millionaires, that's what gets me excited. Those 2 stories right there. Garine and LaQuail make me excited. My 7 million is cute, but my stories of the amount of people I've been able to help, that's my bragging rights. I'm able to help a lot of people. Over 100 people make 5, 6, and 7 figures. A lot of people and a lot of money on my team, and we're just getting started. We're just getting started.
I love it.
So,
I love it. And I love the movement. Thank you, Nathalie. Good to see your beautiful face. And so again, circle back around to the person invited you, whether you just want to try the products or you want to try the opportunity. We're creating a movement and we'd love you to be part of it. And with that said, I wish you well. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Ciao for now.